guys, it's Storytime for Leaders, and this week's fable is The Fox and the Grapes. This one I actually wasn't as familiar with, so it was a great one for me to read and to really understand the lesson. And I just think there's so many good lessons in these short fables. So let's get into it. A fox, he sees a bunch of grapes that are hanging high above him, and he jumps and he tries and he fails. And eventually he just walks away from those bunch of grapes saying, they're probably sour anyway. Well, we do this too. When something feels out of reach, whether it's a job, a relationship, an opportunity, sometimes it's just easier to pretend that we didn't want it in the first place. But honestly, that's just self-protection, often disguised as what we would like to think is wisdom. But the real growth happens when we tell the truth to ourselves. When we say, I wanted that, it really mattered to me, and I'm super disappointed. Because that honesty is what creates the space for us to try again, but to try this time with clarity rather than avoidance. So my reflection for you this week is, where might you be doing the sour grapes thing in your own story? See you next week for Storytime for Leaders.